What's up, people? Back again with the Champions League match day 1 Wednesday results, and we're happy. Let's get on to this podcast. It's a new segment, and I'm happy that I keep progressing and making this new segment. So I hope you guys will stick around with me. Hit the like and subscribe button, and also hit the comment section, and let's get into it. So we had like a few games played yesterday, and we had Arsenal hit 4 past PSV. Bayern did their thing against United, and we had also another Napoli and Inter Milan doing their thing. But yeah, let's get into it and see a few of the fixtures that played and they did well. Yeah, Arsenal were on target with Saka opening the scoring against PSV. And we had Odegaard on the score sheet. The captain has been a revelation for Arsenal this far. We also had Leandro Trossard with the Maza from outside the box. And then we also had one from Gabriel Jesus, and that was also a great cross from Leandro Trossard. So the team looks revitalized playing in this competition. Guys will be bantering the team saying it's a Europa group, but yeah, it's whatever. We're in the big league and we're playing with the big boys after almost 7 years, and it's a good game to watch. So yeah, I'm all for the Wednesday nights, and I'll lose my sleep for those games. And I know Mikel has a lot in store for us for the David Raya thing. Let's see who's gonna play in the NLD, because it's gonna be another massive game for Arsenal in this September. So let's see what's gonna be. But after that, I think Arsenal did well, hitting 4 past PSV, who are unbeaten in, I don't know, almost 20 games. That was massive, and long may it go. United, on the other hand, had a horror of a show, but I actually didn't expect them to perform as well as they did, because they also got on the score sheet with a few goals from Rasmus Højlund on his Champions League debut for United. We had Casemiro boss it also with a brace, and also they did something away unexpectedly. I didn't actually expect, but the few mistakes from Onana costed them the game, because it looks like actually Bayern aren't that team anymore. They're actually also still rebuilding their squad, but Manchester United gave a penalty. Andre Onana had a horror show of his performance, and in a different night, I think United could have gotten away with a point or even a few more goals, because they actually look quality. But let's see how their game will be played against Bayern at the Old Trafford, because that's a fortress, and the two teams have history together. So let's wait and see how the game is gonna be. But I think United are still good to go. They might play well. Let's see how they fare on against Burnley at home. Let's see how that game is gonna be in the weekend. But let's see on this next one, because Jude Bellingham, that's the name. Jude Bellingham again for Real Madrid, and that is 6 goals in 6 games for Real Madrid. So it's looking kind of good for the new man of the Los Blancos. He's hitting them goals like a striker. He's always on the right position, and yesterday it was evident that this guy is here to compete with the big boys. Imagine Real Madrid missing the likes of Vinicius, who has been really good for them, and they're still doing it because this guy has been hitting goals in La Liga, has been hitting them goals even now in their new opening fixture. It's looking good, so let him keep doing what he's doing. Even in the international break, he did his thing, and now he hit the only goal. It was a tap-in, but at the end of it all, the 3 points are Real Madrid, because it was looking kind of difficult for them penetrating the Union Berlin defense. But yeah, now they're good to go, and they'll be hoping to go to Union Berlin in Germany and do their thing there. So yeah, he keeps on doing what he's doing, and he looks like a bargain. These guys who were on big money transfer looks like they are actually a bargain. Could talk over a few more players, but yeah, Jude Bellingham could still be doing his thing in the weekend. And yeah, we move. Let's get on to the next one and yeah, the UCL format, something I've been meaning to talk about for quite some time. So yeah, let me use this time to at least engage that and tell you a few of the updates that are going to be taking place in the 2024-25 season, as the Champions League will be moving to a 36 team tournament. It's currently on 32 clubs divided into 8 groups of 4 teams. But as from next season, things are going to change, and it's going to be actually a dramatic departure from what fans are used to. It was looking good, and yeah, it was good while it lasted. So let's get, and these are the kind of things that make this tournament actually exhilarating and good to long for and await. So it's good that Arsenal have gotten themselves into the latter stages of this tournament, as we are getting into a new fixture schedule, because as from next season the 36 clubs will take part in the Champions League, and it will be different from the current format because all the 36 clubs will be in one big league table. So it looks like the thing that Real Madrid and all the other big teams were gunning for a few years back. You remember the backlash they received? It might actually be taking place in the background. It has been taking place for a while, and UEFA have taken it into consideration because the 36 teams will be divided into 4 pots of 9. Pot 1 will have the title holders of the UCL and the 8 clubs with the best coefficients. So I don't know what kind of coefficients they mean, but let's get into it and see what they will be meaning. The champions of the domestic leagues and the Europa League title holders will no longer be prioritized for Pot 1. Pots 2 and 4 are ordered on club coefficient. So it's difficult, as a general rule, clubs from the same association will not be drawn against each other. Yani zile matimu ziko in the same team, in the same league, hazitakuwa in the same, will not be drawn against each other, zitacheza. So Man City, Arsenal will not be one of a fixture in this kind of new format. But to avoid deadlocking the leagues with 4 or more clubs could play one match against another team from the same country. So if, let's say, the English Premier League, as the best league in the world, as we all know, has more than 4 teams in the tournament, we'll be having a few, like maybe a Liverpool playing against a Newcastle, if they are good enough to be in that one qualified for the new format. And from the final table, the top 8 go directly to the round of 16, which is funny enough, from the final table, after all the games have been played, the top 8 go directly to the round of 16. Position 9 to 24 will enter a playoff to earn the other 8 places in the round of 16. So as the top 8 will be relaxing, there will be now a different format, as the number 9 to 24 will be going and clashing it out to get the last 8 who will be playing in the round of 16 with the ones who have already qualified. Position 25 to 36 are eliminated from Europe. There is no country protection in any of the knockout rounds. So it's actually ruthless and also exhilarating. You'll be up there, like I personally, as an Arsenal fan, will be gunning for Arsenal to finish in the top 8 of that table. This is looking kind of good. It's actually interesting enough, and Unlike in previous seasons, as we have seen, there is no drop down of teams from the Champions League to the Europa League after the league phase. So once you are eliminated from Europe, from that European tournament, your European season is over. You concentrate on your domestic league. There will be only one knockout round draw for the round of 16 onwards, with teams seeded based upon their final league phase position and no country protection. This only means that it's significant where you finish in the table. The higher you are, the more favorable knockout route you will have. Yeah, but well, that's still on paper because vitu kwa ground zi change na game uchezwa kwa grass. So this happens because more games equals more money, and UEFA surely have done it. It was supposed to have happened a few years back but the fans went into this and they refused. They said the culture of the game and blah blah. But when money is involved, things have to change, and more money, more games, and the biggest clubs always take a larger slice of the broadcasting revenue. So yeah, those guys who wanted to get out of Europe, the Juventuses and the Real Madrids, will be licking their lips high enough because they'll be getting they're definitely on the higher coefficient, so they'll be representing their fans and their countries in this tournament. Anyway, the top teams also want to play more meaningful games against their main rivals, and I personally, as a fan, looking at this format, I feel like I'll definitely want to be playing more of a Real Madrid, them team there, try and gauge our players. But also the more the games, the more other teams, the more the money, and actually the transfer season will be a wild one. You'll see, because exchanging your team's players, they will be wanting to just join those big teams. So I hope we don't lose many players during this format, but yeah, let's wait and see how that is gonna be. I'll be updating you on more of this the tournament and exactly what they want for the 36 clubs. But yeah, let's concentrate on what we have at the moment. You guys do the thing as we always talk about, and that is hit the like, subscribe, and also hit the comment section, and let's engage. And I'll see you on the next one. Adios.